The Stone Roses, their self-titled first album. In the mid-80s I found myself briefly working in a recording studio where, in downtime, I recorded an album's worth of jangly rock songs. In the late 80s the studio manager contacted me because he believed he could sell my music, because apparently that kind of thing was coming back. And so, in the never-ending production of Waiting for Godot That Is My Life, once again, nothing happened twice. It turned out not to be a trend. We had to wait till Britpop for that. It was just the Stone Roses. It did not last long. Eventually they merged with that whole Manchester baggy, funky, happy Mondays thing. But for a brief, glorious moment in the history of rock and roll, my kind of thing was the kind of thing. Though it was some years later that I actually got the CD and played it to death. It starts with Confidence with I Wanna Be Adored, which is good. But then, like you are hearing the ghosts of the Searchers, She Bangs the Drums will give you those needles and pins. And when you get to Waterfall, you find yourself showered in great tunes. Through Made of Stone, This Is the One, all the way to the Resurrection. It is just one track short of a perfect album. The song Don't Stop, which is basically Waterfall backwards, would tend to suggest that they fell at the final hurdle. Ian Brown is not much of a singer, but that might be why the record appeals so much to people like me. This is not a lead singer kind of album. By necessity, Brown's vocals sit nicely low in the mix, being carried by Rennie's harmony backing vocals and John Squire's guitars. They came from the same cold, grey, wet town as the Smiths and Joy Division, yet their music is as bright, exuberant and carefree as their paint-splattered artwork. The happiest sound to come out of Manchester since Freddie and the Dreamers, or Hey Carrie Ann. Such greatness would be hard to better, and they never did. But neither have so many others. The Stone Roses. The Stone Roses.